Steve, what's your reaction to this afternoon's events?
Disappointing to lose the game. It was an Aberdeen team set up to, I think, to stop us from playing our way and possibly nick a goal with a set play. And I actually told the boys at half time, I said the only way Aberdeen could score, even against 10 men, was from a set play, and that's unfortunately the way it turned out.
We obviously had to change shape slightly after the first red card, Gary Dicker going to centre back. Do you feel the team were really finding their shape before the goal went in?
No, towards the end of the first half, just before Clarke got sent off, I felt the game was starting to settle down a little bit, which suited us. We started to get on the ball. Yusuf was more influential, making passes. And then obviously Clarke getting sent off was a big turning point. He's also marking McKenna, which ultimately cost us in the second half. But even 11 against 10 second half, Aberdeen, they weren't opening us up, they weren't creating too many chances. And we always looked as though we had a threat on the counter. So, listen, it's disappointing to lose, but circumstances went against us today. And we have to try and make sure that we get the point somewhere else.
How much reshuffling could be required for next weekend at Celtic Park?
Well, we'll have a good look at the 3 red cards. Stuart Finlay, I'm pretty sure would go down as 2 yellows. Certainly the second yellow was in front of the dugout in front of me. I couldn't say it wasn't a yellow card. But you could say the same about Cosgrove, who had a yellow card and then took Stuart Finlay out of the game, then got involved in a little bit of handbags with Stuart Finlay. Only Stuart Finlay gets put. So you could have a little moan about all those things. The Broadfoot and the Rory McKenzie ones we will look at as a club, but I'm pretty certain as I stand here now that we'll appeal both.
We saw the crowd at the end, you applauded the crowd to thank them for their contribution. Is there a way that, not that these players need any more motivation than they already have, but that could galvanise the home crowd for the remaining 2 matches that we have?
No, I think so. I think the crowd are important. The crowd were great from the first minute today. Sorry we couldn't put on a better performance, but the opposition were good at what they did. They made it a difficult game. The first 30 minutes were absolutely brutal to watch. But the crowd were great, stuck with us all the way. I think they realised the effort the 10 men were putting in. And obviously towards the end, when it goes away, 9 men, 8 men on the pitch, it becomes really difficult, and we're grateful to the supporters for staying with us right to the end.